We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founding.
The cooperative world order we imagined 25 years ago has not turned into reality. Instead, we have entered a new era of harsh geostrategic competition. The world's major economies are vying for access to raw materials, new technologies, and global trade routes. From AI to clean tech, from quantum to space, from the Arctic to the South China Sea, the race is on. As this competition intensifies, we will likely continue to see frequent use of economic tools, such as sanctions, export controls, and tariffs, that are intended to safeguard economic and national security. But it is important that we balance the imperative to safeguard our security against our opportunity to innovate and enhance our prosperity. In this spirit, we will need to work together to avoid a global race to the bottom, because it is in no one's interest to break the bonds of the global economy. Rather, we need to modernize the rules to sustain our ability to produce mutual gain for our citizens.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you. First and foremost, I want to give thanks to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for giving us my life and health and strength, allowing me to be here and allowing us to live in this blessed and prosperous land. I am Mark Robinson. I am the first black lieutenant governor of North Carolina. And come November, I plan on being the first black governor of North Carolina. But I am not one of the political elite. I grew up poor as the ninth of 10 kids in Greensboro with an alcoholic father who beat my mother. I love to tell you that I graduated from high school, found success, never worried about money again, but I can't. I lost 2 jobs, 2 manufacturing jobs because of NAFTA, which, by the way, Joe Biden voted for. The brave heart of our time, President Trump, had our economy roaring. Gas was up below $2. Unemployment was at a historic low. People could afford homes. And we had a president who protected manufacturing jobs. Under President Trump, the American dream was alive and well. Under President Trump, there was hope. And we need that now more than ever. So this November, let's select the brave heart of our time, Donald J. Trump, to get our economy back on track, restore the American dream, and make America great again. God bless you all, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
You see, from ancient times, people have nurtured nostalgic visions of peace and abundance. We call them utopian ideologues. They prophesy the coming of a golden age where people would live in harmony and they'd be one with nature, and there would be freedom from toil and stress and danger. Utopia, paradise on earth. In fact, it's interesting because you find Plato suggested the same thing to the Greeks. Virgil talked to the Romans about it. The Anabaptists and Shakers, sort of pseudo-Christian movements, but yet they also talked about coming into a millennial peaceful era based upon Augustine theology. Or there was Voltaire and Rousseau, who influenced the Enlightenment, which led to the French Revolution, which turned out to be one of the bloodiest in human history. Or you've got Marx and Lenin with Marxism. All of them envisioned this perfect, harmonious universe, and yet when it became applied, every one of them failed miserably and paid a high toll in treasure and life that was lost. And today we're not without our own various iterations of it. I mean, as we talked about the jihadists who believe that the Mahdi will come and he'll come and destroy everything before he can restore everything to a perfect Islamic universe. Even though Islamists, wherever they dominate, end up to kill each other and other people as well. That just doesn't seem to stop. You know, it's kind of like Jesus said, you live by the sword, you're going to die by the sword. We have the techno, eco, post-humanist, climate visionaries. Even people like, whether it's Elon Musk or Hariri or Al Gore or Greta Thunberg, all have this idea that we'll come and be able to bring the world together if we just stop burning fossil fuels and passing gas.